Hello YouTube. Adopted Gentile here. I'm going to do a comparison between all of the translations of the Bible that I own here. So these are all English translations. A couple notes. First off, this is the King James version. This particular Bible is the Thompson Chain Reference Bible, Centennial Edition. It's very, very nice. Okay. That was Mr. Thompson right there. This Bible is different than other KJVs in that it has reference notes here. So, like, if you're reading something and there's another part of the Bible that references the same thing, you can say, oh, here, that references blah, 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 and then you can look that up. So we'll get back to this Bible here in a minute, and I'll talk to you about it. This Bible is very interesting. It's two translations, the NIV and the Message. NIV, if you don't know, this stands for New International Version. It's very, very popular. It's very popular. And among a lot of people. The Message is a paraphrase of the Bible. I bought this Bible because it was on sale for $5, so I felt like I couldn't pass it up. This Bible is really cool because, like, if you like more than one translation, you can have them both up to 4 and possibly even 5 different translations in one Bible. So, like here, like on the left side is the NIV, the right side is the Message. Okay. If you're looking for a Bible that can be a few different Bibles, this is 2 of them at once. So, like, the NIV is kind of in the middle of the translation accuracy-wise. The Message is on the left. It's a paraphrase. So, speaking of the NIV, here's my NIV study Bible. I've had this for a while. You can see the duct tape. When it says study Bible, they mean these things. So, here's the actual verses, and then here are study notes. Okay. So, and it gives like an introduction of people, places, and events. It also has references. It also has like an index in the back and maps in the back. I like this Bible a lot. Highly suggest it. So, put out by Zondervan. Again, NIV stands for New International Version. Alright, moving right along. Here's the New King James Version. It's just an improved version of the King James Version. Newer translations, well, not newer, like older and better manuscripts came out since 1611, so the New King James is just an improvement upon the Old King James. Not that the Old King James is bad by any stretch of the mind. The New King James is just an improvement. Okay. This Bible is interesting. It's the Apologetics Study Bible. Holman Christian Standard Bible is the translation. Okay, apologetics, if you don't know, is the defense intellectually of what you believe. So, like C.S. Lewis, Francis Schaeffer, they were apologists. It also has notes, as you can see. Here you go. And I'm trying to find one for you. It has articles. I apologize. I'm trying to find one for you so you can. Here we go. Nope, that's the introduction to a book. Stink. I'm sorry. Hang on. Here we go. Here's an article, and it says, "Didn't the Church oppose Galileo?" This one was written by Mark A. Kolthoff. I don't know who he is. He's a professor or something. Okay, so here's another one about euthanasia. Okay, basically with this Bible, this came out a few years ago. As I'm making this video, it's 2011. This came out a few years ago, and a group of Christian intellectuals came up with certain apologetical articles for this Bible. J.P. Moreland, Chuck Coleman, Geisler, Ravi Zacharias. It says, understand why you believe. So if you are a Christian and you like to learn about why Christianity is true, this Bible is probably for you. It's great stuff. I like it a lot. Oop. I'm just going to get a drink just real quick. Hang on. Okay. Moving right along. This is the New American Standard Bible and Keyword Study Bible. So, the New American Standard, by the way, is the most accurate English translation of the Bible. Supposedly. Now, I mean, having said that, I'm no Bible scholar or anything, but all of the professors at Lincoln Christian University say that this is the most accurate translation of the Bible. So, letters of Jesus are in red. Okay, I'm trying to find you an example here. There you go. Red letters. Red letters are red in this Bible as well. And in my King James, which I'll get to here in a second. So, letters of Jesus in red. It's got maps. Okay, similar to the NIV Study Bible. Okay. So, and it's got notes. It's got references. And I say that because the notes in this Bible are different than the notes in this Bible, because this is Zondervan, whereas this is AMG Publishing. So, two different publishing houses, therefore two different, styles of notes. Both good information, both great information. It's just a little bit different. Also, the notes in here, I think, are made by the apologists themselves. I'm actually not sure about that, though. Don't quote me on that. But I think they're made by the apologists themselves. Yeah. I'll have to look into that for you and make sure. I actually am not 100% positive on that. So, anyway, King James, you know about the King James. King James has been around since 1611, of course. Classic translation. This is the big one with English translations. And it's pretty accurate. Not the most accurate. The new NASB is the most accurate. But the King James is pretty accurate. Very good translation. This one was a gift from a woman from my church. She knew I liked Bibles, and so she got me this Thompson Study Bible. So women are great, especially when they get you a Bible. So ladies, if you're watching, a good way to love on the man in your life is to get him a Bible. Something really quick I forgot to mention. You know that this says New American Standard Bible. That means that there was an Old American Standard Bible. In 1901, I think, it might be like 1902 or something, some American Christians that were scholars got together and produced the American Standard Version, or the ASV, and in the 1970s, they decided to improve upon that translation. They came up with this translation. So supposedly it's the most accurate of any translation, the most literal of any translation. For reference, the NIV here is kind of in the middle of the road when it comes to accuracy versus like paraphrasing, whereas the Message is just a paraphrase. Alright. Just thought that I would note that. The King James, you know about the King James already. So these Bibles are really interesting. I'll do all three of these together. Okay. This one is the Revised Standard Version. The Standard Version, of course, is the King James Version. Okay, the Revised Standard Version, the New Testament translation of it came out in 1946. The Old Testament came out in 1952, I think. Yep, 1952. So, I really like this translation. It's very accurate as well. So this is the New Revised Standard Version. This is very similar to the NIV. Accuracy-wise, I would put it probably a little more accurate, but along the lines of more the NIV. The biggest difference between these two Bibles is that, like, this one uses the term like mankind, etc., to be both masculine and feminine. This one uses like humans, humankind, humanity, etc. That's the big difference. And then, like 10 years ago, the English Standard Version came out. And this is basically an improvement upon this one. Interestingly, the ESV, I think, I'm making sure right now, I think it went back to, like, the use of man and mankind. So let me check that really quickly. Oh, come on. So, yeah, here we go. It says, Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, Then God said, Let us make man in our image, after our own likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So, those are those Bibles.